Welcome back to the Dance Dojo. I recently did a video on different salsa timings, on 1, on 2, on 3, and more. And a bunch of people reached out and said, hey Robin, when you're demonstrating this, why are you breaking forward on this count and not that count? And so I want to take a second and do a video on salsa timing conventions so we get clear and we're all on the same page. Here we go. Today I'm here with my friend Emily Sanchez, who's going to help us out. It's a little bit early in the morning because Emmy likes to wake up and work out and then do a full day of work. So we'll see if I can stay awake here. Okay, so we're talking about salsa timing conventions. So let's start with a partner. So if we're dancing on 1, you're probably all familiar with this. We're going to step forward for the leads, back for the follows on 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And that's the most common. During a song, you might get your timing switched up and be breaking forward for the leads and back for the follows on 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And that's not technically wrong as long as you maintain that timing and rhythm. But most commonly, you'd want to step forward on 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 as the leader because that's what the follow is expecting. And when you do things that are unexpected, sometimes people get confused. So that's just the convention. Like I said, both ways are possible and they work. So now if we're dancing on 2, typically, at least from New York, it's common to break back on 2 for the leads. So I would start 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now, in some other parts of the world, namely, I've never been to Puerto Rico, but that's where I've heard some of the leads break forward on 2. So it would be like this. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So I started back, but I was breaking forward on 2, and she was breaking back on 2. So that might not be how you're used to dancing on 2, but again, if someone from Puerto Rico or another part of the world decides to dance that way, as a follow, you're ready for it, and at least as a lead, you know it's possible and it exists. So it doesn't matter if you break forward on 2 or forward on 6, as long as you're staying on time and maintaining the rhythm, that's what's important. So now, for example, let's just dance on 1 as an example. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. There's a change in the music, and we want to do shines, and we're dancing alone. It doesn't matter if I'm breaking forward on 1, if I'm breaking forward on 3 or 4.5. It doesn't matter. If we're dancing solo, there's no rules. You can do whatever you want, but when you're getting ready to dance with your partner again, we all have to find 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, or the counts for dancing on 2, so that we can then communicate again, okay? So then lastly, and here's where some people were getting confused, when we're dancing in a class, this is the question a lot of people had, and it's usually from the leaders. So when we're dancing on 1, everyone in the class is typically breaking forward on 1. So we go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now, and that's the leader's timing, as we say, because typically the leads are breaking forward on 1, 2, 3. So in a class, a lot of leads aren't paying attention to this, but the follows are dancing on 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, which is not their usual timing. So they're switching, to our timing. So now, if we're dancing in a class on 2, typically you're going to break forward on 2. So it's going to be like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And so then all of a sudden, when some of the leads are watching my videos where I'm demonstrating on 2, they say, but Robin, why are you stepping forward on 2? If you're a lead, you should be stepping forward on 6. It's like, sure, when I'm dancing with a partner, I'm normally going to break forward on 6, but we're in a class setting, and now we're breaking forward on 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Why? Because that's just the convention. It's not wrong in a class if you wanted to break forward on 5, 6, 7, but I've never seen it anywhere in the world. I don't think you'll ever see it anywhere. And it's not to say you couldn't do it, but the convention, again, is to break forward on 2. So the guys, or the leads in this example, now have to go to the follows timing. And that's just how it is. On 1, everyone in a class is dancing on the leads timing, and on 2, everyone in the class is dancing on the follows timing. So now if you see a video and you're wondering, why is Robin breaking forward on the 2 instead of the 6? That's why. If I'm dancing solo, that's how I'm going to dance on 2. And if I'm dancing on 1, well, I'm always breaking forward on 1. So those are some timing conventions. Hopefully that gets rid of some of your doubts and confusions. And remember, it's not wrong if you're doing it differently, but you might get some strange looks from people who are not ready to dance with you on that time. And that's it. So if you're enjoying any of these YouTube tips that we're giving you, this is just like the tip of the iceberg. Our online programs for salsa and bachata on our website, thedancedojo.com, have so much more. These are just little snippets. And if you want to go deeper, you want to learn faster, you want to have a program that you can reference anytime and really make more progress in your dancing in a shorter period of time, I 100% recommend the online courses. So check them out. You can do them free for a week, and they're at thedancedojo.com. Catch you in the next video.